Hi, everyone. Jumbo. I think you meant Jimbo, but I knew what you meant anyways. It's all good. Welcome back to Storytime with Shane on You. First time back in a long time, and I am so happy to be back. It will be a short, quick one today, but we'll get a few books out. Get the story time going again. Any kids out there, put your names up and I'll give them a shout out and say hello. Yeah, and we'll just go like that. Yay for story time. So happy to be back. Those of you who don't know, thank you, Valentina. Good to see you, baby. Looking gorgeous as ever. Mwah. Yeah, so I thought I'd come back with just a low-key clown look today in the drag pit for story time. We got all the fun props in the background. Hopefully some people will watch this. If they don't watch it right now, maybe they'll watch it in the future. I don't care. I'm doing it anyways. Put on my little bow tie just because I can. And we will... Geez, it's been so long. Everything's kind of out of order. But how storytime usually starts is we start off with a fact. So I'm just going to open up. It's been so long, I can probably start over with my facts again. So let's do that. Let's reach into Little Kid's First Big Book of Wear by National Geographic. The author is Jill Esbaum. So let's see if we can't find it. A fact today. All right. Let's do this one. It looks cute. I don't remember this one, so it's probably been a while. But here we go. I'll turn this so you guys can see. Where is home for giant pandas? Giant pandas live in China. They make their home in cool, wet mountain forests where they find their favorite food, bamboo. Oh, bet you didn't know that. Or maybe you did. Cool. A bamboo shoot is soft on the inside but very tough outer layer. There's no problem for a giant panda, though. It uses its strong teeth to peel off the tough stuff. Yep. A giant panda spends about 12 hours every day munching on bamboo. Because it eats so much, this creature poops. Yeah, I said it. Poops. Dozens of times a day. Wow. Wow. So over here, we have a newborn panda. Look at that. Look how cute that little... Look how cute, tiny, furry newborn panda cub. It's not much longer than your hand. So if you hold up your hand, that's about how big a newborn is. There's a big panda right in the middle. And then over here, what does this tell us? Red pandas. Oh, red pandas also live in China's mountain forests. About the size of a pet cat. So if you got a cat, it's about that size. Red pandas are much smaller than giant pandas. Red pandas eat bamboo too. But they also eat fruit, acorns, roots, and eggs. Can you name a song, or can you name some other animals that are black and white? Maybe you can. I can name, black and white. Well, I've seen cows that are black and white. I have seen zebras at the zoo that are black and white. Oh, black and white tiger, which is my favorite. White tigers are my favorite. So that was our fact for today. So it was about giant pandas. So there's your information about giant pandas. All right, moving right along. I don't have any viewers right now, but that's okay. I don't care. This is as much for me as it is for you. Love doing it. So I'm going to pull out a book that we're going to start with today. And this book is one I haven't read yet, so it's new to the Storytime with Shane on You. And it's called Add a Twist Scientist. Huh? I like that. It rhymes. By Andra Beatty, illustrated by David Roberts. Add a Twist Scientist. All right, here we go. I just took off the cover so that I wouldn't wrinkle it while I was reading. But here we go. Add a Twist Scientist. I just like saying that name. Ada Marie! Ada Marie! Said not a word till the day she turned 3. She bounced in her crib and looked all around, observing the world, but not making a sound. She learned how to climb and made her big break, with a trial of chaos left in her wake. She ran through the day, chasing each sound and sight, and didn't slow down till she conked out at night. Oh, I can relate. I go all day until I'm tired, and then I'm tired enough to sleep. Her parents were frazzled, but tried not to freak as Ada grew bigger and still did not speak. Clearly, young Ada, with lots in her head, would have something to say when it ought to be said. I'm sure she'll speak when she's ready. Don't you think? Ada Twist scientist. So fun to say. That's just what happened. When Ada turned 3, she tore through the house on a fact-finding spree and climbed up the clock just as high as she could. Her parents yelled, "Stop!" as all good parents would. Ada's chin quivered, but she did not cry. She took a deep breath and she simply asked, "Why?" So, Ada Twist's first word is why. Interesting. Why does it tick and why does it talk? Why don't we call it grandfather clock? Why are there pointy things stuck to a rose? Why are there hairs up inside of your nose? She started with why and then what, how, and when. By bedtime, she came back to why once again. She drifted to sleep as her dazed parents smiled, their curious thoughts of their curious child, who wanted to know what the world was about. They kissed her and whispered, "You'll figure it all out." Her parents kept up with their high-fiving kid, whose questions and chaos both grew as she did. Look at that. Look at all the questions. Oh, questions, questions, questions. What if? Why? Will it be the same? Why does it? How? How does it? Lots of questions. Why? What? How? When? Why? Why? Even Miss Greer found her hands quite full when young Ada's chaos wreaked havoc at school. But this much was clear about Miss Ada Twist. She had all the traits of a great scientist. Ooh, too cool. Yes. Ada was busy on the first day of spring, testing the sounds that make mockingbirds sing, when a horrible stench whacked her right in the nose, a pungent aroma that curled up her toes. "Zowie," said Ada, which got her to thinking, "What is the source of this terrible stinking? How does the nose know there's something to smell, and does it still stink if there's no nose to tell?" She rattled off questions and tapped on her chin. She started at the start where she ought to begin. A mystery, a riddle, a puzzle, a quest. This was the moment that Ada loved best. Eh? I think so too. So fun. So fun. Ada did research to learn all she could of smelling and smells, both stinky and good. One hypothesis Ada thought could be true: the terrible stink came from Dad's cabbage stew. She tested and tested, but soon Ada knew it was time to come up with hypothesis 2. Then zowie! The stink stunk again, just like that. Hypothesis 2. It's caused by the cat. The cat couldn't make such a stink on its own. I needed perfume and some fancy cologne. So young Ada tested, the test was a flop. Oh, none of the perfumes worked over there. Look at that. Cat still stinks. She started again, but her parents yelled, "Stop!" Look what she was going to do. Never do that. Never, ever put anything living in the washing machine or dryer, the shower, or the bathtub. Ada Marie, to the thinking chair now, by the time we count to 3. Enough, said her mother. That's it, said her dad. Her parents were frustrated, frazzled, and mad. Why? Ada questioned. Her mother said no. What? Ada queried. Her father said go. You ruined our supper. You've made the cat stink. Enough with your questions. Now sit there and think. She looked at her parents. Her heart turned to goo. Poor Ada Twist didn't know what to do. Uh-oh, what's Ada gonna do? She sat all alone by herself in the hall, and Ada once more could say nothing at all. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. And so Ada sat, and she sat, and she thought about science and Stu and the cat, and how her experiments made such a mess. Does it have to be so? Is that part of success? Are messes a problem? And while she was thinking, what was the source of the terrible stinking? Ada Marie did what scientists do. She asked a small question, and then she asked 2. And each of those led her to 3 questions more, and some of those questions resulted in 4. As Ada got thinking, she really dug in. She scribbled her questions and tapped on her chin. She started at why, and then what, how, and when, and at the end of the hall, she reached why once again. Smart little gaffer, isn't she? Her parents calmed down and they came back to talk. They looked at the hallway and just had to gawk. No patch of bare paint could be seen on the wall. The thinking chair now was a great thinking hall. They watched their young daughter and sighed as they did. What would they do with this curious kid who wanted to know what the world was about? They smiled and whispered, "We'll figure it all out." Oh, she's so curious. Really like Ada Twist. And that's what they did, because that's what you do when your kid has a passion and a heart that is true. They remade their world. Now they're all in the act of helping young Ada sort fiction from fact. She asked a lot of questions. How could she resist? It's all in the heart of a young scientist. Ada Twist, the young scientist. Woo! Oh. And as for the smell, what can Ada Twist do but learn all she can with her friends in grade 2? Will they discover the stink that curls toes? Well, that is the question. And someday, who knows? The end. Ada Twist, scientist. Oh my gosh, so good. Ada Twist, scientist. Look at that. Oh, great. Great. So what we'll do is we'll read one more book, and then we will say goodbye for this session. Let's see what we've got in here. Let's do one I haven't done in a while. One of my favorites. Jack, Not Jackie. Jack, Not Jackie. Words by Erica Silverman and pictures by Holly Haddam. One of my favoriteest books of all time. Jack, Not Jackie. My sister Jackie has the best giggle. When she stares at me with her big round eyes, my heart feels bubbly. Oh, baby Jackie, I whisper, when you get bigger, we'll play in my tent, we'll twirl like forest fairies, and we'll be explorers together. Oh, look at those eyes, so big. Jackie sleeps, Jackie eats, Jackie burps and hiccups. Sometimes Mama lets me hold her. My sister giggles just for me. Look at that. Oh, so good. Jackie crawls everywhere. I say, let's be kitty cats. Meow, meow, meow. Woof, 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 says Jackie. I love that giggle. Every day we play peekaboo. Boo, 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 says Jackie. One day she says, Susu. Oh. Mama, Daddy, I shout. Jackie's just said my name. My name is really Susan, but now I like Susu too. Too fun. Nice. As soon as Jackie can walk, she runs. Don't fall, Jackie. Good thing she loves her dinosaur band-aids. My sister Jackie also loves mud. Mud puddles, mud pies, mud, mud, mud. Yuck. I thoroughly enjoy mud. Love a good mud day. Who doesn't love a good mud day? I do for sure. Jackie, let's be forest fairies, I say, putting ribbons in her hair. Ew! She pulls them out. Never mind, we can be explorers then. Jackie puts on her cape. She wears that silly cape everywhere. Explorers don't wear capes, I tell her. So what? I can fly, I can buzz, I am Superbug! Yes. She jumps off the bed and whooshes away. Superbug! For Jackie's birthday, Mama buys her a dress, but Jackie throws it on the floor and cries. Daddy says, rubbing his chin. Someone does not like her new dress. That's okay. She can wear whatever feels right, says Mama. Jackie puts on Daddy's hat and his vest. She rubs her chin and says, just like Daddy, I say, only smaller. Jackie giggles. See, there's the dress. No dress. But look at that face with the hat and vest. Oh, I can completely relate to that. When we go shopping for clothes, Jackie runs to the boys' section. No, not there, Jackie, I shout. Over here. But Jackie picks out shorts and a shirt, a baseball cap, and a tie. No ties, I say, snatching it away from her. Jackie grabs it back. Mine. But ties are for boys. We wear what feels right, says Mama. Remember? But it's wrong, I say. Not wrong, Susu, says Mama. Just different. Right? It's not wrong. It's just different. Nobody gets to tell you, hey, Laura. Adorable. Thank you. Jackie wears her new baseball cap to the park. While I swing on the monkey bar, Jackie plays with a boy in the sandbox. Together, they push little cars over bumpy roads. Vroom, vroom, vroom. Yes. Time to go, calls Daddy. Bye, Roy, says Jackie, waving at her friend. Bye, Jack, calls the boy. Jack? I ask. But your name is... No, Jackie yells, then covers her ears and sticks her tongue out at me. My phone's going crazy, sorry. I usually mute it, but I forgot this time. Oh, didn't show you the pictures. You get a little out of touch here. All right. We all walk slowly, Daddy, Jackie, Mama, and me. Nobody says anything all the way home. Look at that. Uh-oh. Nobody knows what to say. That's okay. We'll figure it out. On haircut day, I go first. Not too much, Mama. I like it swingy. But Jackie says, more, more, more. So Mama cuts and cuts. Stop, Mama, stop, I shout. Now Jackie looks like a boy. Jackie says, I am a boy. Mama is quiet. Finally, she says, well, Jackie's been trying to tell us this for a long time. Jackie turns and walks over to me with big round eyes. Please, call me Jack. But, Jackie, you're my sister. No, Susu, I'm your brother. I don't want a brother, I shout. I want my sister back. And we both started to cry. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Stop it! Nobody talks the whole time, all day, until I start reading. And then everybody decides it's time to talk. Ugh. I hide in my tent. I'm hiccuping, and my tummy hurts. But then I remember when Jackie was a tiny hiccuping baby. Mama would let me hold her. I picked up some crayons and 2 pieces of paper. I draw a picture of Jackie, and when I'm done, I draw a picture of Jack. Okay, you people are making me mad now. That should hopefully... Anita, you have to watch it on YouTube or Facebook if you don't want it to freeze. I'm sorry. That's just the way it is. And I'm almost done anyways. Jackie, Jack. The same big round eyes. My sister, my brother. It's okay either way. Look at that. Only thing that's different is the hairstyle. And little by little, my heart starts to feel bubbly again. Look at that. I open my tent flap and peek out. I see big round eyes staring back at me. Jack, I whisper, let's go play superbugs together. You can wear your cape and your tie. Yeah, you can. Yay, big sister. My brother Jack has the best giggle. Yay. The end. That's it for today, friends. Stay tuned to my Instagram, Facebook, all that good stuff, and see for the next broadcast. Has some exciting stuff coming up in the middle of the month. Online stuff. Keep your eyes peeled. Thanks, friends. Peace out. Thanks for tuning in. Much love and happiness. Enjoy the day. Enjoy the weather while it lasts.